Well, math class. Yes, math class. Have you ever been in this class and you think, God, how I hate this class? Probably yes, right? Well, not in my case. I'm the typical kid who's good at math, who has good grades. And I believe this kind of class goes beyond numbers and letters. I believe that math class, more than just logical, is also emotional. And you might be wondering, why is this guy saying that math is emotional? 1 plus 1 is 2, no matter whether I'm happy or sad. And I'm not denying that. What I'm saying is that it's different to say 1 plus 1 is 2. Or, guys, guess what? 1 plus 1 is 2. I think it's not what teachers are saying, it's how they are saying it. Once I had a math teacher which used to make me want to have math class. Incredible, right? Usually students don't like having math class. But that teacher was a ray of joy. He used to make jokes with math, although he didn't really have the best attitude. He always had an annoyed face. But he clearly liked what he was talking about and made me want to pay attention to him. I surveyed my classmates, and the results were really interesting. Let's check. I asked them for their least favorite class. As you can see, 47% agreed with math. And when I asked them why, 44% said it was the teacher, only 9% said the topic, and 47% said both. The really interesting thing was when I asked them, if the teacher were more dynamic, would it change your perspective? Can you guess the result? 94% said yes. What these numbers are saying is that students really do care about how teachers are teaching. Out of the same group of people I surveyed, 94% agreed that the way teachers explain things affects our academic performance. And what's most important, when I ask them to rate how important a dynamic teacher is, all of them agree the 5 or more over 10. 56% agree the full 10 out of 10. So where does these leave us? It leaves us with a bunch of students who clearly don't pay attention, and therefore their future is at risk. What do we want? You might be wondering. What we want is to pass from here, least favorite classes, to their most favorite classes. And how can we make it happen? I asked them, but I think their own words speak by themselves. Can you see what they all have in common? I think it's pretty obvious. That we want dynamic classes with a person we could connect to, a person we could follow. Because behind all these subject names are teachers' names, people who have ever inspired someone. When I was in high school in physics class, I used to love that class. My mates actually used to hate it. But hearing someone saying that day we had physics class, that used to provoke a near tear smile on me. Not so much because of the class, but because of the teacher. We are at a decisive stage in life, and when I'm not sure which way to go, that teacher inspires me to follow her. Once I asked her why she studied what she had studied, and she said it was because of her physics teacher. And now, just as she became a physicist inspired by her teacher, I'll become an engineer inspired by her. So thank you. Really, thank to you and to all the teachers who have ever crossed my path and helped me become who am I today. Just like me, I know every one of you has at some point or other had a teacher who you will never forget. That's what we want. What I want. To walk into your classroom and not to see the same Grinch standing front as if the whiteboard's going to fall over. Talking and talking while no one really even knows his name. And if they know it, it's because they already got a nickname for him. Learning comes in different shapes, but a Grinch-shaped teacher can't really be called learning anymore. Students are people who are meant to become the future. People who are meant to achieve real change and real impact. I want to enter a classroom and live it, being a better person, being the best person I can be. Because that's what's end up being the most important thing. You, me, students, and the links we must create with that person we call teacher. I'm Daniel Beltrán. Thanks for listening.